Are you looking for the best gaming projector? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best gaming projector on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. BenQ X300G Portable 4K Gaming Projector. BenQ has been making projectors and monitors specifically suited for gamers for several years now, and the X300G proves the company isn't slowing down. Its lower bulb luminosity and screen size range kept it from being our number 1 choice, but it has no major downsides. In fact, its 150-inch maximum display size will likely be just fine for most people because of space limitations. That said, its lower than average throw ratio means the limiting factor will likely be the size of your wall or screen, not the depth of your room. On a technical level, the X300G checks all the boxes gamers would need for a projector. It supports HDR, has a game mode that optimizes its performance to reduce input lag as much as possible, and supports spatial audio for more immersive sound thanks to a DSP, digital signal processor, chip. This is the only projector for gaming we're recommending with a built-in passive radiator on the bottom to improve bass performance. The X300G runs on Android TV, so you can access the latest apps through it directly, which is helpful for non-gaming purposes. A feature called Setting Exchange allows you to download custom video profiles to the projector via an app on your computer, so you can have per-game settings to make that particular title look as good as possible. This is an exclusive file format to BenQ's projectors, and you can even create and upload your own profiles so other gamers can download them. This ecosystem is completely free to use, and the type of feature serious gamers will appreciate. On the port selection side, the X300G features a pair of HDMI ports. One is an ARC port, plus a display port, so you can easily hook up a computer to it using the right USB-C cable. Hardcore gamers will find a lot to love in BenQ's X300G, a projector for gamers who are serious about getting the highest levels of color accuracy possible when playing. Number 2. Hisense PX2 Pro Trichroma Ultra Short Throw Home Theater Projector. Hisense's PX2 Pro requires a huge financial commitment, but it makes gaming on a projector possible for people in tight spaces. It has an incredibly small throw distance, and can create a 100+ inch screen while being only a couple of feet away from your wall. If you have an existing media center with a TV on top of it, you can simply replace it with the PX2 Pro, and be good to go. This style of projector feeds an image through multiple concave mirror and curved lenses to achieve its ultra throw performance. The result is the ultimate projector for those with little room to spare. The downside to this style of projector is that its maximum screen size is lower than most projectors for gaming. Still, the difference between playing on a 65-inch display and 130-inch display is significant, and its increased luminosity more than makes up for this shortcoming. This is the largest projector for gaming we're recommending, but Hisense used this extra space wisely. The PX2 Pro is equipped with a 30-watt audio system with support for Dolby Atmos right out of the box, 3 HDMI ports, including an ARC port, and a video system that supports Dolby Vision, and can show 107% of the BT.2020 color gamut. If color accuracy and audio fidelity are your biggest concerns when playing games, you won't find a finer 4K projector than the PX2 Pro. The inclusion of an extra HDMI port is a very welcome feature for multi-platform gamers who want to keep all of the current generation consoles hooked up at once. The PX2 Pro runs on Google TV, and it's one of the few to support Netflix right out of the box. In fact, there's a shortcut button to it right on the remote. This means you'll have access to every major media streaming platform right out of the box, which is fantastic for multimedia aficionados. Additionally, you can control this projector for gaming using both the Google Assistant and Alexa completely hands-free. This isn't a gaming feature, but it's nice to have. If you've resigned yourself to the fact that a projector won't work in your gaming setup because there's not enough space, Hisense's PX2 Pro will prove you wrong. Number 3. Dangbei Atom Laser Projector. Leave it to Dangbei to make a mini projector that can stand comfortably with models that cost double the price and take up a lot more room. Every feature you'd want for gaming, support for HDR10, built-in speakers that sound very good given their size, a 1200 lumen bulb, and the ability to project a 180-inch screen are all present. Extra features, like a processor that can handle running Google TV with aplomb, Netflix support, the ability to trigger the Google Assistant, and an auto keystone correction feature that keeps your screen looking tidy, are also available. It's hard to find any fault with the Dangbei Atom given its ultra-thin and compact profile given every feature the company managed to cram into this projector. Gaming on the Dangbei Atom using a Nintendo Switch went very well. Colors looked good, games sounded pretty rich, and there wasn't a discernible amount of latency when playing games like The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, which admittedly runs at 30 frames per second. In its own right, the Atom, which clocks in at just 1.87 inches thick and under 3 pounds, is a technical triumph of engineering. That said, a 1080p image projected on a 100-inch screen does look worse than one at 4K. This wasn't an issue when playing games on the Nintendo Switch, which tops out at 1080p, but was noticeable when watching videos, and would be a bigger deal when playing on more powerful consoles or a PC. Our only other complaint is that its single HDMI port means you'll be swapping out consoles whenever you need to play a new title. But the Atom's overall portability, it was easy to carry the projector and power cable in one hand from room to room, means you can take it with you to play games on vacation, or set up and break down your big screen gaming setup within a couple of minutes. For spaces like dorm rooms, the Atom is the ideal projector for gaming. At the time of publication, Amazon is offering a $150 off coupon, which brings the price of the Dangbei Atom down to $750. Number 4. Nebula Mars 3 Air GTV Projector. If true portability is your must-have feature in a projector for gaming, look no further than Nebula's Mars 3. It's the only model we're recommending that can run on battery power for up to 5 hours, though we suspect that'll be a lot lower if you run the machine at its maximum brightness setting. And it gets bright, which is why it's one of our favorite projectors for daylight viewing. Still, for nighttime outdoor gaming sessions, it's hard to beat the ability to play mobile games on a big screen. It's also an excellent choice if you'd like to use your projector for mixed use cases, as its built-in operating system will allow you to stream videos from popular services, including Netflix, any place you have an active internet connection, or USB-C to HDMI cable. On the tech spec side, you'll have to give up a little bit for the sake of portability, namely brightness. At 1000 lumens, this projector has the second dimmest bulb out of all our recommendations. The Mars 3 will still work perfectly fine in fully dark rooms, but will struggle when there's light leakage. Nebula said it fine-tuned the Mars 3's video system using AI for consistent performance. This projector does only supports HDR10 rather than Dolby Vision, so you'll give up some color reproduction. That said, Nebula didn't skimp out in other areas, namely the projector's audio system. The Mars 3 has a 40-watt, 3-driver Dolby audio system, which should pack a serious punch. You'll need the volume and oomph when playing games outdoors, where ambient noise can drown out the sounds you want to hear. The Mars 3 runs on Android TV, with Netflix, which makes it an excellent portable movie machine. If portability is paramount to your enjoyment of playing games, Nebula's Mars 3 is an excellent choice. Number 5. Genie MoGo 2 Pro 1080p Portable Projector. If you'd like to game on a projector that costs under $500, your best choice by far is Genie's MoGo 2 Pro. Let's get its one big con out of the way. At 400 lumens, this is the dimmest projector for gaming we're comfortable recommending. It's designed to be used exclusively in pitch black rooms at night. This limitation may be a deal breaker for some, but if you're fine with it, you'll be rewarded in other ways. Genie managed to fit a 2-speaker audio system, shipped fast enough to run Android 11, sans Netflix, object avoidance, and auto keystone correction into a very small package. It lacks HDR, which will matter most if you play games on a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, but Nintendo Switch owners won't be missing out. A feature called uninterrupted keystone correction will keep your screen up to 200 inches in size, looking even while you use it. While it's not as performant as our other projector recommendations, its price is hard to beat, and Genie has proven it knows how to eke out as much performance as possible from its hardware. If you're a casual gamer who wants to play on the biggest possible screen, this is your answer. The Genie MoGo 2 Pro is a high-quality projector that gives gamers everything they want for less than $500. Ultra-portable. Good image quality for its size. Great price.